Hey guys, it is Friday morning. Everybody's just gearing up, getting ready for the day. And yeah, we're gonna take the train over to a fish market. Yeah, haven't mentioned it much, but I like that all the train platforms, well, most of the train platforms have like walls and doors so you can't fall onto the track. But yeah, anyways, here we are at Tsukiji Outer Market, the fish market area. I think this is kind of a popular spot. As you can see, there's a lot of people here. I thought it was going to be impossible to get in, but I guess some of the outer shops are just like really popular. And yeah, I bought some strawberries at the fish market. They're decent, you know. I've seen the videos of people buying $50 strawberries, and they're apparently incredible. But these were just like $5 for the thing, and they were just good strawberries. And yeah, ate some meat steam bun. I think there was like some egg in there too or something. It's been a few days since here, so I'm gonna kind of forget the exact details. But yeah, I got this fish all-purpose towel, and I thought this was a map, but actually it's like a file folder. But that's cool still. Anyways, kind of just sitting around with Adam. I'm like tired and a little bit lightheaded feeling, so I was like kind of weird, but whatever. And yeah, Don wanted to eat this cremia ice cream. Apparently this is the best soft serve ice cream in Japan, and it was good. I would rate it 20% better than just a regular soft serve ice cream, because I mean, like, I like soft serve ice cream, so the base is already pretty good. Anyways, our Team Labs thing is at 10, so we're heading over to Team Labs. And yeah, I didn't super research what Team Labs was like, but it's like an art experience. So we're here a little bit early, and we lined up, and it turned out our thing is actually at 11, so we're actually here a bit early. But that's fine. There's some parks nearby, and we're gonna go check them out. And yeah, pretty nice parks. They have a restroom. I was like, man, it's just nice that there's restrooms everywhere. Tried Wilkinson lemon. It was sparkling water with a hint of lemon. Honestly, not that good, but I just like to try a different thing every time I use a vending machine. So yeah, let's see. Don and Julie were saying they're seeing jellyfish in the river, so I went to go look at them. And yeah, there they are. Probably kind of hard to see. It's not those like white bubbles, but like next to it you can kind of see like some whitish orbs. Yep, that's the jellyfish just floating around. And yeah, Alex has met up with us. He was doing laundry. And now it's time to head back over to Team Labs. Alright, so I didn't know what to expect really. And yeah, it's like take off your shoes kind of place. But then also take off your socks, and if you're wearing pants, roll them up to your knees for some of the parts. Luckily, I was wearing shorts. Perfect day to wear shorts. So yeah, they give you a locker that you can put your shoes and your bag and stuff in there. It was nice. And here we go into the Team Labs experience. So yeah, a lot of dark hallways where your feet are lit up. This is gonna be a barefoot heavy episode for all you feet lovers out there. And first thing you do is walk through a stream of water, which I feel like they did that to just kind of like, you know, your feet are probably sweaty getting here, so Now your feet are a little bit cleaner. You get a little rinse off. And then if you didn't super dry off your feet, now you're walking through a giant bedroom where it's like a big room of futon. That was kind of cool. You could fall asleep here. I did jump into it and it was nice. So yeah, through a room, and then yeah, it's like an infinity mirror room with a bunch of strings of lights. That's kind of crazy. Kinda. I mean, to me, I'm kind of like, I've seen Christmas lights before, so, you know, it was a little bit whatever, but it's cool. And the infinity mirror effect, kind of nice. Check out these nuts. Just fucking these nuts, you guys. Alright, next room. I was kind of like waiting for a while. I guess I like rushed through the lights room. But we met up and we're walking through milk. I mean, it's just dyed water, but it's milk. And yeah, came into a big room with a bunch of fish projected on the water. And when it's dark, it looks like a pretty big room, but there's times when they turn up the lights and then you can see that it's you know, an average size room. Again, the infinity mirror effect is doing a lot of work here for them, so kind of cool. Yeah. There's a little side room too, where you can see like some water lit up sometimes. I don't know. I was like, huh. Fish room, huh? Alright, this is one of the better rooms. The bouncy ball room. A bunch of balls that you're not allowed to punch them, but you seems like you can touch them and like move them around and junk a little bit. And yeah, pretty squishy balls. Yeah. I guess I was into the ballroom because it felt more interactive than some of the other rooms. Like the room with the string of lights, don't touch those lights. But these balls, yeah, fondle these balls all you want. And I did. Plus, I don't know, it was just cool. So yeah, and then we went into a big dome room with a bunch of flowers projected onto it. I didn't super read any of the signs, but most of the things like this are apparently procedurally generated. I imagine it's just like running in Unity and they got like a particle effects going on. So it's not like a looped video. So you could kind of just sit here forever and look at the flowers. And yeah, this was pretty cool. Like sitting back, it definitely gave me the feeling that I was like moving through space, and that was neat. Only occasionally did the camera fly into a leaf or something, but for the most part, pretty cool. Kind of going crazy in here. So yeah, next room, guys. See. Okay, I think at this point we like left the main thing and then you go through the lockers again, and now we're in the gardens area. And yeah, these are like some silver egg looking things on some moss, which I don't know, it looks kind of cool. I'm a fan of moss, so I was like, yeah, look at this moss, guys. It's not the greenest moss I've seen, but they're doing a good job of maintaining moss. You know, I'm seeing it getting misted. You gotta mist that moss. And then the last thing is this like flower curtain room, which I don't know how well this is gonna, like, if you don't know what you're looking at, it's kind of just like a ton of flowers because all the mirrors in this video, I'm like, yeah, kind of filmed it weird, but again, infinity mirror stuff going on. when it was our turn to go in, he was like, alright, go in there, but like don't walk through the flowers. So I wanted to go deep in there, so I'm army crawling through. And yeah, here's a bunch of flowers. Orchids even. And yeah, once we got deep in here, the flowers, they could like react to your presence being here. So they like moved up a little bit. And yeah, I guess this is the experience. You're just kind of surrounded by flowers. Yeah, Don is demonstrating that the flowers react to you being near them and they move up. And then when you move away, they'll come back down. After a few seconds delay. Yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of neat. And they are real flowers, like there were some dead ones on the ground that I like touched, and yeah, they're real. So that's probably a pain to maintain all the time, but cool. Anyways, that's basically Team Labs. I got my shoes, and I almost wore them in the locker room, but I stopped myself, so you know, faux pas avoided. Anyways, it's getting to be lunchtime, and the next bus is looking really full, so Don and I were like, what if we took these Loop bikes and met you guys at the bus stop? And you know, it was worth it in terms of taking the bike, but it did kind of take me a while to get it unlocked since I don't have a phone number. I had to borrow Alex's phone number to make an account. But once we were out here and going, it was pretty cool. We're gonna cross a few bridges, and it was just neat, you know? I like biking, so it's kind of a treat to bike around Tokyo. I mean, I guess, is this technically Tokyo? Or are we out of the Tokyo prefecture? I don't know, either way, biking around, pretty cool. Yeah. I think we're sort of near Tokyo Disney Sea. I don't know. That's not something I was actually interested in. But yeah, as we got closer or deeper into the areas where people are walking around, it's kind of hard to bike on the sidewalk. You're allowed to bike on the sidewalk here, but you know, kind of use common sense. If it's busy, like, don't bike through people. But yeah, we met up with the crew again, and we're taking a train over to, I think it's like Minato City area, where Max is hanging out. Yeah, Max already saw Team Labs, so he didn't join us for that part. But we met up with him, and we got some Korean food, some bibimbap. Honestly, pretty good. Good to have a hearty meal. And just down the street, there was a taiyaki place. They got a premium custard taiyaki. Pretty tasty. And yeah, for the rest of the day, we don't really have like a plan of what we're really doing. We're kind of close to Tokyo Tower, so we figured we'd walk towards that. There's a park nearby that we'd have a good view of the tower, and yeah, just get some group pictures around here. And yeah, this is like a shrine, so pretty cool. I went into that one, and it was neat, but I didn't want to take a picture because I don't know if you're supposed to take the pictures inside the shrine itself. But yeah, we hung out here for a bit longer. You know, I didn't really feel much just sitting around chilling, but after a while, back on the train and heading out. Back to the hotel, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, bunch of tanukis. Big fan, I've been seeing those all around. You know, these videos would be even longer if I stopped to film every tanuki. So, on the train, maybe do a transfer to a different train. Who knows? Actually, we're in Shinjuku. And this is where we got our Suica cards finally. Yeah, Alex and I, we've just been paying for tickets instead of the Suica system. So it's good that we got that sorted out finally, and back to the hotel. I think everybody's down to just chill out and take a break. We're playing some Dr. Mario. Actually, I think Don, Adam, and Julie are checking out Ueno Park. So, that's good for them. We watched some Japanese TV, and it seemed neat. Seems like a lot of shopping channels. And eventually we found one channel that was like some kids TV show, and that seemed interesting. You know, everybody's more into trying to learn Japanese. Honestly, I've like gotten less into it because it seems like most people can't understand me when I try to speak Japanese. Like it's not good enough. So I don't know. Maybe I'm doing a bad job, but anyways, we're leaving Tokyo tomorrow, so today's kind of the last day that we're gonna be around all the game shops, and I'm like, I gotta go try to get that new 3DS. But the Super Potato that confirmed had one is closed. However, there was a second Super Potato in like a different area, so I'm gonna go check that out. And yeah, here it is. It's a smaller store than the other one, and they did not have it. I even asked the guy if they had some, and he looked around, and yeah, they're out of stock. Still a neat store, but kind of leaving empty-handed. Oh well. And since I'm in this area, I figured I'd walk around a little bit and see what's going on. Went to the Family Mart and got some Family Chicken, which is just fried chicken. It's like $2 for a big tender. And they gave me wet napkins. So that's nice. Better than what KFC does. And then I kind of stumbled across this book off. And yeah, looking at this stuff, wondering if they had 3DS. Actually, they had a bunch of stuff in here, and they did have some 3DSs. Those ones were in the kind of junk section for having like slightly broken stuff on them. Which, yeah, they weren't the model that I wanted either way. But yeah. Wasn't super looking forward to taking the subway back to the hotel because of how crowded it looked, but it actually wasn't that bad. The station must just be like a terminal station for like 6 lines, so it wasn't actually that bad. And yeah, I got back to the hotel, and that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. Later.